All right, y'all, this is me. And what I'm doing is changing the bobbin because the bobbin ran out of thread. And when that happens within a row, literally you have to pull out enough of the bobbin thread to tie off with. Gosh, I hope you can hear me. Okay. About 2 or 3 inches of the bobbin thread is what I want. And I'm literally tying it 2 times and then switch hands and tie once. Okay? Then I use an easy threading needle and I bury that thread. Okay? The most important part is don't lose your place on the quilt. It can take hours and hours finding your thread again. Okay, so my bobbin's empty. First thing I'm gonna do is clean out my race, the bobbin race, to make sure everything in here is nice and clean. It is. And I'm gonna oil that real good. And I've already emptied 2 bobbins. I gotta go get the other one. Here I am. I'm back. Here's the new bobbin. So I put this boy in here. Make sure my bobbin is pretty clean in here. I use a Toa bobbin. It has a washer on the inside so that when you put your new bobbin in, it literally bounces just a little bit. See how it bounces? That's why Gamels have such a beautiful stitch. I think anyway. It's because of that. This is called a Toa gauge. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. Every single bobbin gets run through here and my tension gets adjusted. This one's running just a little high, I keep my bobbins running at about 200, a little less. Hang on a second, let me get this worked out and I'll show you. See, as I pull, see where that needle rests? It accidentally hit the blade. Okay, let's try this again. Okay, there you go. I want it to be a steady 200, and it is. Looks great. So put that down. This is a $65 little machine right here. Now some of the expert quilters, like ladies way older than me, they can tension without that machine. I can't. All right, so I've got my spot. But since my thread broke, I gotta make sure everything up here is good. You see what I'm doing? Everything up here is good. Okay. So I need to rethread. There. And I'm pulling. Yes, everything feels good on the tension from the needle. You've been doing, you know, when you do this so long, you can pull that thread and know whether it's hung up somewhere, whether it's going to stitch okay. All right, right there is where I'm at. And I just told my machine to restart and it moved to a position. I don't want that. I want it up here. I'm going to tell it to stop because I want to get this tied off and then move on back to the binding that I was working on. Okay. right now. At some point, I'll show you close up, but right now I'm just experimenting with the camera. All right, here we go. Everything looks great, right? There she goes.